college catering to the needs of peoples in and around Vedur, Mildvisharam, Pernampet, and nearby villages, and it is growing faster than any other college. And all the professors are very enthusiastic and learned professors. And sir is going to talk on empowering learners. We have to empower the learners. We should not always help or hold the hands of the learner. We have to empower them so that they themselves move forward. Advanced pedagogy for cognitive growth, part 2. Now let us listen from Dr. S. Mohammed Safiullah. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone.
Walaikum salam.
Shall I share my screen, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, my slides are visible, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, very good, sir. Sir, in our previous session, respected teachers, we have discussed few things regarding why we need empowering of students. In that things, we have seen rapid technological advancement is the main cause for empowerment of student is needed. And similarly, we are having changing learner profiles, which we have seen before. Information overload. We know that we are having very good amount of information in the internet cloud, so that we have to think and rethink and reimagine the students empowerment. And similarly, we are as sir rightly stated, we have to work for a lifelong learning for the students, for which we need empowerment of students. And we are also aware that AI is influencing the job market, which will going to influence the livelihood of our students in the future, for which we need cognitive growth. Right, sir? We have discussed these things in our previous session. And we are also aware that we are having cognitive growth. Cognition is classified by Bloom's in 6 levels, which we are all aware of. I hope, being a teacher in a school, you people might have experienced in a BEd. There are 6 levels of cognition, and these are all the cognitive skills which is essential for a student to have, because cognitive growth is the engine of learning. The better we think, the better we learn. This is the positive note which we will going to start this session now. uh, can anyone comment on this particular slide? Anyone?
Good. Assalamu alaikum, sir. These are all
Walaikum
the
salam.
teaching methodologies
Yes.
that we have to follow as a teacher. And
As
here
it,
there is actually a differentiation between the traditional pedagogy and the advanced pedagogy.
yes, ma'am. So can you know what type of pedagogy you are adopting in your classroom, ma'am?
We actually go for collaborative learning,
Okay.
peer view, and
Okay.
project-based learning,
Very good. Very good.
inquiry-based,
Very good.
think, pair, share.
Very good. Excellent. So these are all the things is coming under the category of advanced pedagogy, which is very essential for us to adopt in our classroom, ma'am. Very good. Because can you suggest, can you highlight what are all the skills which student will going to acquire out of the things which you have adopted
Critical
in your class?
thinking,
Very
critical
good.
thinking, research knowledge,
Very good.
leadership,
Excellent,
cognitive,
ma'am.
cognitive development,
Very good.
overall the holistic development of a child.
Oh, very good. Very excellent, ma'am. So you peoples are adopting in your classroom. It seems very good. Excellent. I hope you people are aware of, but we are having certain lacuna in our system, which is restricting us to adopt in a classroom for a long time. I believe in this. That is why I have started discussing on that. Ma'am, we are having 4 principles of advanced pedagogy. Have you aware of all the 4 things, ma'am? Anyone?
Actually, here you have a collaboration. We have already doing it,
Yes.
and
Very good.
differentiated instruction also.
Uh-huh.
And meta, actually, we do thinking about thinking, but we
Okay.
do not know by the name
Uh,
metacognition.
Metacognition. Very good, ma'am. Ma'am, this
Learning through
doing
learning
is
through doing is already we are doing. Actually.
very good. Excellent. Excellent. This is what the basic principles of advanced pedagogy, ma'am. We have to work on these four, principles with which we can able to improve the cognition of the students. See, learning by doing, you can take practicals, demonstrations. These are all the things which you can involve students to do that, with which they can able to improve their cognition. And second one is metacognition. Metacognition means, in a max class, you can ask students to solve some problems. After arriving the solution, you can ask them, how did you arrive that particular solution, whether it is correct or wrong, and whether it is easy or hard, you can ask them. So they will going to think, with which they have already taught. So this is what is importantly called as metacognition, which will going to revive the cognition process of a student. And third important thing is differentiated instruction. Can anyone suggest how you are managing this differentiated instruction in your classroom? That is how you are practicing, ma'am. Anyone? Anyone?
Differentiated instruction, for example, is
Okay,
anybody answer?
different. Yes, yes, please.
Now, for example, if they are going to do means in our school,
Uh-huh.
mensuration like we like make for example we are going to teach right angle triangle. We'll
Okay.
tell the students to bring some dough, okay, and
Okay.
we'll tell them to make right angle triangles. Then we'll
Oh,
tell them to measure the hypotenuse, the adjacent side
uh,
and the opposite side.
uh,
And then no like the students will be like enthusiastic, and no with more anxiety they'll be measuring, because each will have a different size. And after
very
that we will teach them like what is the right angle and what is the opposite side. So with the dough, no, there'll be much no
yes,
all kind of students, like
ve-
no different who have different learning powers will all
yes,
be engaged to do this work.
very
And
good, ma'am.
no it'll be actually like a stressless learning. And I think
Yes,
like
yes,
it will be no through that we will also teach them the higher order thoughts, like
yes,
the sine theta, cos theta, and the tan theta. What is sine
yes.
theta? So when they have the dough, and no when they write actually on the dough, so
Uh-huh.
that will be actually giving them a very happy learning.
Very good. Excellent, ma'am. Excellent. See, we are having a diverse, students atmosphere in our classroom. We cannot expect the same momentum, same quantum of students, and the same set of skills you can expect in your classroom. You cannot expect the same type of students in your classroom, for which you have to work on differentiated instruction method, which is very, very essential. Because this is the problem. If we take classes, few students used to be attentive, few students, they used to be diverted from the classroom environment. So in that case, differentiated instruction is very essential, ma'am. So for which you have to identify the students, what is their requirement, we have to work on it, we have to use that particular pedagogy in that particular classroom. That is what is called differentiated instruction. So same topic we are teaching to for two different classes, we cannot adopt the same method of teaching in both the classes, because the the skill sets of the students are different. We need to have some tailored teaching method that is coming under the differentiated instruction. You have to consider one thing in this differentiated instruction, that by some means we have to ignite the cognition of the student. That is what is essential in this particular thing. As you are aware that collaboration is the fourth principle which you peoples are adopting. Excellent. I really appreciate you people to doing for doing this kind of things. And this is the definition which I have presented. And the last, that is the techniques. We are having 5 techniques I have presented. We are having n number of techniques. For example, I have presented these 5 techniques as rightly stated by ma'am. Enquiry based learning. Ma'am, can you highlight what is your role in this enquiry based learning, ma'am?
A facilitator.
Facility, excellent, ma'am. Ma'am, have you planned this thing before the classroom, or in the class you will going to
Before itself, sir.
excellent.
Actually, we will have a lesson plan where we'll have
Yes,
a full framework, like how
very
we
good,
are going to plan, as you said, like the different kinds of learners. We
very
will
good,
actually, like, no, depend on the class. We will also will integrate with the other subjects also. Like if I
correct,
am going to do mathematics, I'll integrate with the other science or social science which is related to my topic,
very
and
good,
I'll also will also instruct the other teachers, to do the to do the activities of this concept understanding.
very good, excellent, excellent. So in this particular thing, our role is the facilitator, but we have to plan before the session. This is very essential. And another one is problem based learning. You are all doing this. And have you practiced the third one, flipped classrooms?
Yes, sir. It is very essential.
Uh-huh.
No, like for the students to understand the concept beforehand.
Very good.
And no, like we before itself, like if you're going to start another concept tomorrow, we
Very good.
ourselves in the classroom will give a small introduction where they'll go to the house also, and they will
Mhm.
little know about the concept. They'll in research and come, so that next class, like morning, they'll have a good brainstorming where the students will understand the concept, and discussion will happen, and
Very
that is
good.
how now we will direct.
Excellent, ma'am. And similarly, we are also having one more method, that is technique coming under this category, which is called design thinking. Have you ever heard about this design thinking? Anyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. Excellent, ma'am. And last one is Socratic questioning. Anyone is practicing this? In mathematics class and all, you can adopt this excellent technique which will engage the whole class. Okay, ma'am. Let me reveal one by one. See, as you rightly stated, enquiry based learning, you are practicing in your classroom. Even in our college, we are making competitive and vibrant EVS class by using this type of methods, because EVS in colleges you cannot expect that much attentiveness of the students in the classroom, but we are making ourselves by engaging different techniques of cognitive growth. We are adopting these type of techniques which makes our students more attentive in our classroom. So this is the simple example which I have given. We are having different techniques, ma'am, but we have to think that in what way this type of technique inculcates the sense of thinking. That is what is very essential. See, hydrological cycle, we are showing this image. We are asking the question, what happened to the rainwater after it falls? So we are allotting them just 2 or 3 minutes. They are going through this whole process, and they are telling what is happening, what is the hydrological cycle, everything they will going to reveal. We will going to question them as Socratic questioning. They will going to answer all the things. So this is the one thing which we, that is, regularly people are adopting. And this similarly, problem based learning, we used to give some problems. They go and search in the literature, as rightly said by ma'am. They will going to that is highlight the things, what are all the problems which is associated with this particular thing, and we're going to ask for the solution for that, how to reduce the pollution in this region, because it is having these many kind of issues. How will you going to solve this particular thing in your location? Based on the context, they will going to think on. And similarly, as they stated, flipped classroom. Can you weave my slide, ma'am? Yes. See, in our traditional approach, what we are doing is we are giving notes in our classroom, whereas we are asking the students to solve the complex problems at home. Imagine I am a max teacher. I am taking problems in my classes, very easy problems, very simple problems. Whereas I am assigning the problems which is complex to solve at home. This is the method called traditional method which we are following. Because of time constraint we are doing this, one teacher said while I have interviewed. Whereas the flipped classroom approach is completely opposite to this. Can you find the difference, ma'am? Anyone?
I couldn't get the question, sir.
No, ma'am. In our traditional approach, we are solving the problems, simple problems in school. We are asking the students to solve complex problems at homes.
That is
This type
wrong,
of,
sir.
that anyone is
That
doing
is
like
not
this.
good.
That
That
is
is
not
not good actually.
that is not good actually, but that is the traditional approach which people are adopting, because they are telling that we are not having sufficient time to solve and all. So that is why we are solving simple problems in classes, we are asking the students to solve complex problems at home. Whereas
That is
in
quite
flipped
unfair.
classroom, quite,
That is
pardon ma'am,
quite unfair, sir. Unfair because we have different kinds of students, no?
unfair,
Like
yes, yes. Yes, but the flipped classroom concept, what is there in the flipped classroom concept is, ma'am, we have to give very simple problems to solve at home. The complex problems will be discussed in the college. That is classrooms, school classrooms. And similarly, you are having textbook. Tamil Nadu government has given textbook where we are having barcode scanner, which will going to lead to a short videos of the content of the concern topics. Under such cases, you can ask the students to go and watch the video, what is there, and observe. You come, I will explain you. If you have any questions, we will discuss. So this kind of things is coming under the context of flipped classroom. Are you getting my point, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, this is what the technique, ma'am. Very simple. If you are engaging your classroom by tomorrow with some topics, that topic you will ask the students to watch the video which is given in the book using barcode scanner. Every parent is having their mobile phone, they can easily watch the video. You impose some questions if you want. You ask them to find the answers for the question through the video. And after that, during the classroom, you discuss based on analysis, evaluate, and create category which will going to improve the cognition of the students, ma'am. This is another important strategy which is very essential to. That is why every syllabus, that is every book, is having a barcode scanner for each and every content which is given in the book. That is the main theme for introducing the e content resources in the book by the Tamil Nadu government. It is not imposed by Tamil Nadu government, rather it is imposed by government of India. So we have to go for some new strategy which will going to empower the students with good cognition. That is why they have introduced this topic. Any doubt in this? If you have, you can ask me right now quickly. Anyone? Shall we move on then? Okay, fine. Yes,
Yes,
design
sir.
yes, in design thinking, we have to ask the students to identify the problem. We will have to ask to define that problem which he has identified, and we have to ideate that particular problem with a solution, and next design a prototype, and then you have to test. Because in your schools you are having so many innovation ecosystem you people might have created as per the direction from government of Tamil Nadu and government of India. So for which this design thinking will going to work out. Because if you cannot adopt these type of techniques in your classrooms, students will not going to become innovator. That is why we have to change the pedagogy of our classroom, which will going to inculcate the sense of entrepreneurship and innovation and creativity in the students. That leads to the generation of startups in schools and colleges, ma'am. This is why government of India and government of Tamil Nadu is emphasizing more on this startup and innovation ecosystem, for which classroom is a hub to ignite the minds young minds, for which we have to go for this type of technique called design thinking. Are you getting my point, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are all doing this, but we have to do in a more professional way so that we're going to get fruitful outcome. And this is the last one, Socratic, last, not last one. This is the technique which I am presenting as the last one, Socratic questioning. We have to impose questions in the classroom related to the topic of discussion. They will going to answer it accordingly, but before that they should have some knowledge for which you have to prepare themselves. That is the thing which is related to this five techniques which I have presented in my slides. And as rightly said by one of our teacher, our role is just a facilitator, coach, mentor. We have to ask open-ended questions, create a safe space for exploration and failure. If any failure happens, we have to take over the charge of the system, that is classroom, which is very essential. We should be prepared for that. We should be double prepared for that to face any failure. And you have to take over the session if it failed. For example, you have allotted some activity to the students. If they have failed to perform that activity, you have to take over the session in a different teaching pedagogy. That is what is very essential. And you have to encourage the students. Self assessment and reflection is very important, man. We have to encourage the students whether they have acquired that particular thing or not. See, one important question is, ma'am, we are preparing our student with good cognition, but uh, can you ask questions related to that high cognition in your examination? Is it possible in your system of, that is in your school education system? Anyone? I am taking classes in a higher cognition category level, but will you going to assess the students of uh, uh,
Yes. Yes,
schools
sir.
with
Actually,
high
we have a questions allotted for HOTS also. So we will ask
hearts
open-ended
also,
questions.
open-ended question which will be asked in the examination.
Yes. Because now the paper
Examination,
has become
very
very
good,
competitive. CBSE paper has become very competitive. So we
excellent,
have to
excellent.
actually expose the students no to those kind of questions. So that will not be a
Okay.
disappointment during the board exams.
Oh, very good, ma'am. Excellent. Then why we are not getting good results in NEET? We don't understand, ma'am. That is the big issue which is going on. Any
Recently, 3 to 4 years only competency based questions were like before 4 years
okay,
only. CBSE also shifted to completely competency based questions.
very good, excellent.
Maybe like no, it is dependent on the learner also. Like self learning is very important.
Yes, yes, yes,
How
yes.
much knowledge you get also is like self learning, time
Okay,
allotment, devotion, all those responsibility, all those are very important. Even though no, the
very
books of government of Tamil Nadu had also completely changed.
yes,
It
yes,
is 100% no very helpful, resourceful actually.
yes, yes,
So it
yes.
depends upon the learners also.
Okay, very good, ma'am. Ma'am, in your books, you are having barcode scanner in CBSE. It is related to the content which is there in the
No, sir.
syllabus.
No, we do not have.
But in this Tamil Nadu government is having this. So better you identify the contents. You share the contents to the students through WhatsApp, so that they will going to go through the videos in flipped classroom. They will be getting benefited out of the flipped classroom, because students are engaged in houses with their mobile phones. Once if you share these kind of videos related to the academics, they will going to go through that videos, come with some ideas. Constructively they will going to engage themselves. Is the screen time I'm talking about, in a constructive way they will going to use. That is why we are insisting of peoples to go with flipped classroom mode. You share the videos,
Yeah,
simple videos. uh,
we have
if
also
any
collaborated with IITM, sir. No.
IITM Madras, IIT Madras,
Yeah. Yes. Where the
for which you
students are doing many diploma courses. They're doing diploma courses of electronic
have
science,
very
AI,
good.
and all these things.
Very good, ma'am. But instead, what I would like to tell you is the simple concepts is available in the YouTube, physics, chemistry, maths, like that. You can share the videos of those contents to the students one day before the class, so that they will going to watch the videos. They will going to use the screen time in a constructive way. You impose some questions. They will going to solve that, and in the next class, you can easily manage the classroom with your content of exploration. Okay, ma'am. My small suggestion: you go with flipped classroom, which is a very good approach. Peoples have experienced and they have given good feedback also. Okay, ma'am. The review of the session 1 and 2, we have seen why students empowerment is needed, because the AI will going to shake the job market, and cognitive growth is very essential, for which we have to work on. So we are having advanced pedagogy. We have seen the principle, 4 principles and 5 techniques, and we have also know aware of the teacher's role. You are all good. I really appreciate your presence. And what is the action plan? We are working unknowingly, we have to work in a a professional way. So you have to take one new strategy at one time, at a time. Every classes you will going to have a change and collaborate with experts, and you itself sit and revise the teaching practice regularly based on the cognitive development, and encourage the students with feedbacks. You get the feedbacks from the students whether your class was good or not, and accordingly you change the teaching pedagogy, because your class students are the main stakeholders, which will going to give you the good feedback about your classrooms. And these are all the challenges which that is teachers regularly said. We are having resistance to change among the faculties. You people may also experience this. We don't have resources. Some people are telling we are not having any training related to this. Some people are telling, and few teachers are telling that we are having huge amount of workload to manage in the school. You are coming and you are telling like anything, but we could not able to manage this because of high workload. And few teachers are telling that we are having mixed ability classroom. Different peoples are there in the classroom. We cannot go with some one step which will disturb the class unnecessarily. Do you have any challenges like this in your classroom, anyone? We are running short of time, it seems. Let's take 5 minutes more. Is it okay, Salim bhai? Salim sir?
Still, Socratic questioning is there, design
Sak-
thinking is there. One more elaborate explanation needed. One more sessions are you have to extend.
no.
Any available week next
Okay,
this
okay,
month or next month after a break. Hmm.
okay,
So
okay.
all Dr. Shalika Miss is the vice principal of Fatima Senior Secondary School, Saidapet. She herself is a resource person. She
Very
has
good.
won many international awards, and she has
Very good.
introduced many innovative ideas in her school. So many people are
Okay.
there. One of our
Thank you, Salim sir.
experienced teacher, MP Anwar Saab is there from
Very
Vanembadi,
good. Very good.
a retired teacher.
Excellent.
He is teacher to me also, and he is there.
Okay.
So Vijay Lakshmi ma'am is there. She is the principal of Safa School, Audi. So many learned audience are there. So they
Very good.
will learn more from your talk, inshallah. And this itself is very interesting one. So with this,
Okay.
we conclude this program.